Well, my day is not done quite yet. It's just after 4 o'clock and we're starting to lose the good light, so I thought I'd take a walk through this trail I've been working on before it's too dark to see. That was all impassable. Saskatoons, living and dead, were all right over to this fence here. So that's cleared. Down here was the old ice house. In the days before electricity and refrigeration, most farms had an ice house to keep things cool. I'm not sure just why it was so far from the actual house, but anyway, in later years, I guess it was decommissioned and filled in with every old tin can and bottle on the place, as you can see. We've done a little bit of excavating here over the years, just out of curiosity, and there's been a few interesting bottles found. A couple of buggy springs from an old horse conveyance of some sort. Most of the Saskatoons are dying off here. This is actually a maple tree, which is doing pretty good. Continuing further down the trail here. Careful not to trip over the stump. I've had to grub out a few of them, and they are very tough. More residue. You'd never have guessed chokecherry trees could grow to that size. Unfortunately, it's dead. I may cut that down eventually, but for now, I'm just basically making an access trail here. I already hauled out a huge pile behind me there. I threw it all over the fence and piled it up and hauled it away in the old gravel truck, which was quite an exercise. So I'm finding as I get further into the bush, I knew there was an old burn site down in the middle where I could easily pile stuff since it's all downhill to get there, but it was quite the trail to get through here. Well, there was no trail. I had to make my own. Chainsaw, handsaw, whatever it took. There's the poulan sitting there. I'm trying to save as many of the good trees as I can. A little surprised to see a little spruce tree sprung up out of, well, from seed, I guess. A little unusual, but it's looking good. Hopefully the deer don't chew it off like they like to do. So again, it's all downhill from this point, which is good, because carrying the dead stuff and the logs is certainly easier going downhill. Here we got a real tangle. I got to cut some more of that into shorter lengths to handle. Little jars laying there. There's a few carriganas coming up, which I normally wouldn't leave, but a lot of maples. These are all young maple trees coming up. That'll be good shelter for the yard. A few poplars here, there. Some big dead poplars, which I hopefully will cut up and haul down to the burning pile, which we are approaching now. I've made videos here before burning in the years past. Once the snow was on the ground, and the cattle would come over and have a look to see what I'm doing. Back then there was no new poplars at all, but all you're seeing there is new poplar growth, and a lot of that is 8-10 feet tall, which is good. It's going to provide a very good shelter for the house, which you can just see through the trees. Back in the wet years, all this grassy area was flooded. That's all a slough bottom, and the flooding caused the trees to die out. One survivor standing there. Most of the rest I've piled and burnt, and there's a few more still to go. Anyway, I've wasted 4 minutes of my time here shooting this video, so I'm going to get back to work and a little more chainsawing and call it a day. So thanks for watching the Roosty 6 channel. Catch you next time. Well, somebody seems to think it's feeding time. Cats are showing up here in the bush. They're a little bit early.